to say something about it last night and I forgot.
Yeah.
Also, I've got a fun bit planned for my episode that I thought of on the way here, and I was like, this will be funny.
Let me turn this around.
You want to turn? Can we turn the TV on so we can see chat?
Yeah. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, you're good. I just want to see if people come in from the noob thing. Oh man, someone redeemed a hydrate check.
Oh no, you gotta hydrate that.
Wonder who that was. It was me. I did it.
I can't know because I can't have Chrome to look at that. And they're not integrated into the Streamlabs.
Wait, is it not?
No, it is not.
Mine does it.
You're
Wait, are you using normal OBS or Streamlabs OBS?
Streamlabs okay.
Yeah. My chat pulls up in mine.
Hydrates don't pop up in mine.
Oh. Well, I don't have any of that. I thought you were saying chat didn't pull up in that.
Chat works fine.
Oh.
Oh, it showed up.
Oh.
I swear it doesn't normally show up.
Yeah, I believe you. Do you like my hoodie, by the way?
Because Nick sent a posture check, and it didn't pop up.
Yeah.
What's up?
Do you like my hoodie?
I do.
It's got Kermit on it.
It does have Kermit on it.
I don't think I've had this since... Wait, I did. Wait. I don't know. I feel like it's been 8 months since we've done this.
I just touched it. There it is.
What did you just touch?
The remote control.
Oh. It says it's not easy being green on it.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. That's nice.
Thanks. I feel like a 4-year-old.
I would wear
look at my cool hoodie.
I would wear mine, except I am so hot right now.
I didn't put this on until I got here.
Yeah, I saw you putting it on at the door.
Because it is hot outside. But I like wearing a hoodie. Makes me feel very comfortable.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July, everybody.
It's the 3rd, and this goes up on... I'm going to move us to Mondays for uploads.
That makes sense. This goes up on the 5th. Oh, man. Timmy the Tap Man. Hey, look. It's us.
It is us.
Now I'm just going to stare at it all the time. Why does this hat not fit my head?
That's hats, bro.
I've also got...
I hate the frame rate. It's killing me.
You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. I have such a weird balance with hats because I've got such a fat head. Like I've just got a big head.
Yeah.
So like sometimes I feel like my head is like bursting out of the hat. And then like with this hat, it looks like it's too wide for my head. I feel like a 4-year-old putting on their dad's hat.
I gotta go in and
the most elusive cryptid of them all. A healthy relationship with my father.
Oh.
Thanks for watching.
I've got to go in and add a noob thing. Like exclamation mark noob.
Oh,
to throw
a command?
Yeah, command for yeah.
I put one in mine that I don't stream anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, and the thing I had to return at Best Buy is the dog chewed up my Ethernet cord.
Oh, it came like that out of the box. That was crazy.
Well, no. So it's a chain of events.
Yeah.
So it chewed it up, and then my roommates were like, or my roommate that's right next to my room, he's like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of hated having that thing like run along the floor in front of my door, anyways.
Yeah.
He's like, is there like any other way you can do that? And I was like, he's like, you could like run it up like the wall. And I was like, I'm leaving in a month.
Yeah.
There's no point in me doing that. I was like, I'm gonna have to go buy stuff. It's gonna take an entire day to do.
Yeah.
There's no point. And I was like, I should go get one of those like wired, like those adapters that you like plug in and you can run a wired connection. And I bought like the most expensive one I could find, and it was supposed to run up to a gigabit. My like running it off Wi-Fi, I get like 140 down.
Yeah.
And still about like 18 to 20 up. Running it off the wired connection with the highest settings, with plugged into the best outlet I could find, 7 down.
So here's the trick.
I've already returned it.
Well, for future reference for you, which you won't ever need to do this now.
No.
It has to be on the same circuit as your Ethernet.
What does that even fucking mean?
As your router. It's got to be on the same electrical circuit, so the outlets have to be connected.
That's stupid as fuck.
Yeah, that's why that only works that way. Yup, fun.
Yeah, so I'm just not gonna stream until I move to Commerce.
That's fair.
Yeah, so that's why I was doing it today. I went to return it, and the dude was like, "What's wrong with it?" I was like, "It just didn't do what I wanted it to."
Yeah.
He was like, "Well, what did you want it to do?" And I was like, "Be faster than my Wi-Fi." And he was like, "So it wasn't?" I was like, "No." He was like, "How much slower was it?" I was like, "Well, going from the wired connection that I had, which was at 450 down, I was like, going to Wi-Fi, go to like 150 down. I was like, going to this, I had like less than 10 down." He's like, "Yeah, that sucks." I was like, "Yeah, man.
Thanks,
can I have my money back for it?" And he was like, "In 5 business days."
Yeah, I returned something to Best Buy too, not that long ago, and I was just like, "It's gonna take 5 days." It's like, it's $30, but it's gonna take 5 days to give me $30 back.
In 5 days, I'm not gonna remember about that $30.
And I'm gonna be like, "Why did I get $30 added to my bank account?"
I returned something to Best Buy when I was like 19, and I think it was like my first like big purchase for anything computer related. I bought a Razer keyboard,
nice,
like tournament edition. That was like $200, and then I walked out, and my car didn't start, and my battery was completely dead, and I had to buy a new car battery. So I walked back into the Best Buy with it still in the bag and still like shrink wrapped, and I was like, "I'm gonna return this," and they were like, "All right, it'll be with you, like the money will get to you in a couple of days." I was like, okay. Do you guys know where sells car batteries for cheap?
Jeez.
So I bought a Walmart car battery, and it lasted me 4 months.
Yeah, that's Walmart for you.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to start this?
Yeah, I sure am.
So we tend to think of stories of haunted dolls as the stuff of modern horror films. But belief in paranormal energy in dolls have instances that date back to ancient Egypt. Wax figurines and effigies were made to contain supernatural power. In ancient Rome, dolls were used in rituals to commune with the gods. And you find these effigies and offerings across the world in different cultures that were meant to be imbued with magic. There's one place in the world with more paranormal dolls per inch than any other place on the planet.
eBay.
Today we're talking about La Isla de Muñecas, or the Island of the Dolls.
I know what that is. Levi.
This is My Neighbor Mothman.
Oh, yes. Hello. Welcome to My Neighbor Mothman. It's season 2.
It is season 2. Started with a cold open.
Started with cold open because that's what we do. Hey, I don't know if you know this. Dolls are one of my least favorite things in horror movies.
Yeah.
So, all right, 3 things that I'm watching. Like, all right, so first of all, a horror movie is gonna scare me no matter what.
Yeah.
Don't care. Get scared very easily. We've talked about that plenty.
We were just talking about M. Night Shyamalan.
Yes. I've never seen any of his. Oh, I saw The Visit. It's the only scary movie I've ever seen.
Oh, well.
Hey, and guess what? It had one of the 3 things that just shakes me to my core in a horror movie.
Yeah, old people?
No. In order, it's dolls. It's when a child is like possessed, or like they use the child as the vehicle for the horror.
Yeah.
Or anytime any person crawls on all 4s in a horror movie. It shakes me to my core. In that scene in The Visit when they're in the crawl space under the house, and that old ladies just shuffling around on all 4. Oh,
that was the start to return to form for Mr. Shyamalan.
Yeah, it was. I remember that. And then I was like, I'm not interested in anything you do because you scared me. This is why. All right, so right off.
Yeah.
Welcome to My Neighbor Mothman. We're going off the tracks. The last time I got blackout drunk, which was at my new apartment, I locked myself in the bathroom as I'm one to do when I'm
Yeah.
drunk. And apparently it took 30 minutes for my roommates to get me to come out of the bathroom, and one of them thought it would be funny to sprint at me on all fours. And apparently I very quickly locked myself back in the bathroom and just started screaming.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not good. It's so scary.
Maybe don't do that.
Yeah.
So for those who are new to this podcast, I'm Levi.
I'm Zachary.
And this is our X-Files-y mystery
Let me tell
cryptid. We've kind of evolved over time.
We have, and I just as a sneak peek for next week for people who are listening to this on your preferred podcast player, we're gonna go a little off the rails on that next week.
Excellent.
Because next week we've got
who needs rails?
Who
needs
trains?
Mm.
Mine carts.
Instant transition off of that real quick.
Okay.
Every hour and a half, a train derails in the United States.
It's not fast enough for me. I've never been on a train.
No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
they're trains.
It's like a bus. It's like being on a bus.
It's like being on a bus on tracks.
Yeah.
I've seen.
Teen. A teen. Okay.
Welcome to season 2. I've forgotten how to talk more. Oh, Jesus, let me live.
This episode, we're talking about the Island of the Dolls.
That's so bad. I've seen pictures of it.
So this is south of Mexico City.
Yeah.
Next to Estadio Azteca football stadium.
Now, like football or football?
Football.
Oh, okay.
It's the largest stadium in Mexico, I believe.
There's something going on with soccer right now, right?
I mean, yeah. Euro Cup.
Okay.
Or something. I don't know. I don't keep up with soccer the way I should. Unless it's the World Cup going on, I don't care.
I'm seeing a bunch of TikToks of people being like,
soccer.
Well, I wore Belgium colors in front of my Italian husband.
Yeah, what happened? Oh no. I saw one of a Irish girl in Boston wearing a Yankees hat.
Oh my god, dude! All right, look,
and she's like, apparently I could have gotten beat up.
Straight up, I saw it TikTok the other day, and I saw the Yankees hat, and I saw Boston, and I was like, oh, like what's wrong with you? Like you're just asking for trouble. And then I like let it play, and I was like, oh okay. And she was like, I thought these were just brands. I was like, what's wrong with you? Like, what's wrong with you?
But
also the Yankees suck, and I've never been happier about anything.
You know, go Giants.
Die in a fire. Can't say that on Twitch.
So this island is along the channels that were made, man-made channels made by the Aztecs.
Mm-hmm.
And this is an island. It's like a little triangle because it's just like all these are divided up for farming and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's good for irrigation and that sort of thing, and it makes a lot of sense. But it has become pretty much the main attraction to the channels.
That must suck. Like, think of it. All right, so you're like an Aztec ghost, right? And you're like we did so much. I can't name anything the Aztecs did.
Yeah, the pyramids.
But I'm sure they did a lot. But imagine the you create these great channels, just so good for farming, and you come back and it's 2021, and you're just like, there's just people just coming to see these dolls.
I mean, the rest of them, for the most part, is still farming.
Oh, okay.
It's
well, yeah, but no one's
primarily
going there,
agricultural.
No one's going there and be like, oh man, these guys, look at these farms.
Yeah,
these farms are rad as hell. No,
cool.
people are going to like, look at these scary dolls. You want to go there?
Huh?
You want to go there?
Absolutely.
Oh, I was hoping you were gonna say absolutely not.
Absolutely. I've watched so many documentaries on this.
Do you know who did an episode on this? I'm sorry for whatever that was. BuzzFeed Unsolved did an episode.
Yeah, it popped up in my list.
It's on Hulu.
As well as twice Josh Gates has covered this, from once on Destination Truth and once on Expedition X with Jessica Chobot.
What's the name?
Hmm?
Chobot?
She used to work for like IGN or something.
So
yeah,
okay.
She was a host, and she fit the hosting requirements that they were looking for that show. It's good, and they're in like their 3rd season.
Ah,
yeah,
I might have to check it out.
I'd recommend it.
Can't watch anything. I'm watching volleyball anime right now.
Yeah,
It's so good.
Yeah, is it which one? Which one are you watching?
I'm watching Haikyuu.
Haikyuu. There's one about beach volleyball too. He did the arm thing from TikTok, guys, and for audio.
Well,
listeners.
from basketball first. From basketball first.
Listen, TikTok.
From basketball
TikTok
first.
made it famous.
Yeah, no, I'm watching Haikyuu. It's pretty good.
So the Island of Dolls was originally owned by Don Julian Santana Barea.
Don Julio.
And is just covered in dolls that are hanging from trees and buildings. Covered in spider webs and insects are there because it's it's
an island.
It's an island on a wetland.
Oh, no.
And it was named that during the 1950s when the owner began to hang them as a protection against evil spirits.
There's so many things you can do for protection. You gotta hang those creepy dolls.
Well, according to legend,
okay,
a young girl drowned.
They're one to do that.
Entangled among the lilies of the canal, and her body was found on the banks of that island where he was living.
Oh, I meant to do this at the beginning of this?
Yes.
Did you see that TikTok about Lake Lanier?
No.
Yeah, some TikTok blew up and then it was very promptly deleted because it was some dude just like showing himself and then scanning the water at Lake Lanier, and like you can just lightly see like feet.
Yeah.
Like poking up through the mud. Wait,
did you send that to me?
I might have sent that to you.
If you sent that to me, I saw that because that sounds familiar. So amongst like after finding the girl, he found a doll like in the water next to her.
Okay, all right. And now I understand.
And he hung it up as like a memory sort of thing. So he then began to experience inexplicable situations, and so as he became more terrified, he began hanging more dolls up to help, because he was hearing like, "I want my doll," and things like that.
Then move. Then leave. Don't stay there and hang dolls up. Just get out.
There's a whole side to him that I don't really cover in this.
Was he a little sappy boy?
Out of nowhere, kind of left his family to go move to this island. And so it's kind of like, well, what was going on with him is the the 50s, things were weird and mental health was non-existent.
Well, mental health was existent. Mental health care was not. Non-existent.
That was
people.
I would say the phrase "mental health" was non-existent.
Yeah, that's fair. people were crazy back then.
So for the next, it was like until 2001, he was hanging up dolls. So from the 1950s to 2001, this man was hanging up dolls.
Now, where was he getting these dolls?
As they eat trash, they would wash up in the canal. Anywhere he found them, he would take it and put it up there.
So that's why they look so creepy.
Yeah.
For a while, I was, because I've seen pictures of it.
They weren't new dolls. They were discarded dolls.
Yeah, I thought they were like new dolls that something was happening to.
Oh, yeah. That would be, yeah.
So I was I'm still very creeped out because dolls creep me out. But, okay, all right, it's less creepy than I thought.
Yeah, for the next 50 years, he would scrounge dolls from trash and from the canals, hang them from the island's trees. So, as some were whole, others were in disrepair. headless, just heads, missing limbs. Kids are rough on
I
toys.
say as discarded dolls are
Yeah.
to do.
And it was just an attempt to hang. He was hanging more dolls in an attempt to please her spirit, the girl. He soon realized that the dolls themselves were possessed with the spirits of dead girls and continued to collect creepy dolls, hanging them over the entire island. According to those close to him, it was as if he was driven by some unseen force that completely changed him.
I was right.
Apparently, he was very marked by the fact that he was not able to save the little girl's life.
I mean, I bet I can see that.
Yeah, that would. I mean,
that'd probably destroy any.
It would mess anyone up. It's just a matter of how you deal with grief, and that's kind of the way that he chose. Jokes, exactly.
Do a little Fortnite dance right there.
Yeah, insert Fortnite dance here.
That's my new favorite bit.
Yeah,
I just keep saying Fortnite dance.
Yeah, and then you can picture whatever one you want.
It's always the.
Oh yeah, not default dance.
Which one's that one?
Or Orange Justice.
Oh, it's the one from Scrubs.
Yeah.
No, I'm always thinking of the little L on the forehead and the.
I got the
ska like
one now.
I forgot about that.
I logged in and played enough in the battle pass just to get that.
God, you're such a fucking
pick
loser.
It up.
Such a fucking loser. I was listening to back to Haikyuu. I was watching Haikyuu and they were like the crowd was like chanting like pick it up, and I was like, am I about to start skanking?
You want me to introduce you to some Japanese ska bands?
No, please.
I have some.
I know you do.
It's J-pop and ska combined.
Please don't do
this. It's the best of all worlds, or the worst.
I was gonna say it's probably the worst, but it's probably something I would very much get down on.
So after 50 years of collecting dolls and hanging them on the island, he was found dead, drowned,
beaten to death by dolls
in the same spot where the girl did.
Did he do it himself, or did they not really look at it?
So I had conflicting reports on this. Majority of them are that he did drown. I saw one that was that he had a heart attack, but it was still in the same area.
Yeah, it was all in the same spot.
Yeah, he would have been quite elderly by 2001.
I'm gonna say if he was old enough to have like a wife and kids in the 50s, yeah, what 80 probably.
Yeah, in 01, yeah.
So are people still hanging dolls up there? I mean, probably, yes. Right?
It's until like the last 15 years, it was fairly open and anyone could really go there. But there's a caretaker there now, kind of maintaining things and like limiting the amount of people that can go to the island to make sure people aren't like just messing with stuff. Yeah.
That's like it sucks that like somebody has to do that.
Yeah, but I mean these people are destructive regardless of whether they intend to be or not.
Yeah.
Happy 4th of July to the American Northwest. Please don't set off any fireworks so we don't have to deal with what we had to last year during the pandemic when the entire West Coast was on fire.
Oh, you're talking about because that didn't it actually start with a gender reveal party?
Yes, it did.
I cannot answer that right now. All right, continue.
Actually, we're at kind of the end of this episode for me. In that I have left are like sort of the links if you want to research this further. You can do so. Discovery Channel has done a couple covers of it. There is isladelamuñecas.com that is about the website, or it's a website about the island. It's not super detailed, but there's not a lot to the story other than the sort of haunted ghost, like Doll Island sort of aspect to it.
Will you text that to me or send that to me on Twitter?
Absolutely. Yeah, I've got like the Expedition X full
Oh,
episode
okay, yeah.
pulled up on the Discovery Channel, as well as just the Wikipedia page, because it links to other articles that are quite useful
Oh, yeah,
in that
yeah,
sort
yeah.
of thing.
Text that to me. I'll put it all in one tweet.
Absolutely.
Well, because I think mine might be a little bit longer, I'll go ahead and talk to you about this.
Mhm.
There was recently, since Beach Day, there is a Bigfoot sighting in Los Angeles.
Let's go.
The BFRO and Matt Moneymaker himself have been covering it, but I will show you the picture now.
Yeah. That looks like the Jack Lynx messing
It
with
does-
Sasquatch.
It is kind of what it looks like. As of last month, or as of 6/15, he has Matt Moneymaker of the BFRO has been trying to get in contact with the guy that posted the picture, but
Yeah.
no one seems to be able to get in contact with him.
Interesting.
But yeah, no. But apparently, like, someone broke down like how tall it was, and it was like 8 feet tall.
Yeah, because you can. I mean, if you have the picture, you can go to the spot, and yeah,
Scary.
yeah,
Bigfoot's so big.
that's fantastic.
I mean,
So there's not really a way to do a criminal court or a
Cryptid Fight Club.
Cryptid Fight Club for this, because it's not sort of that deal. It's more of a
It's more just a mystery.
yeah. It's an interesting story to look at.
I think those bits are kind of die off in season 2.
That's fair. I've got ideas that move us away from that sort of thing. But I do like the idea of when we have someone that fits, we bring back those.
Oh
bits.
yeah, for sure.
Like if we cover the Loch Ness monster, that sort of thing.
I will never cover the stupid Loch Ness monster.
Yeah, well, the very first picture we have, it's been confirmed fake by the guy who took it.
Yeah.
So
Screw the Loch Ness monster.
but there are other Manipogo, Ogopogo, sort of
Caddy.
yeah, large aquatic lake monsters that could be covered.
God, lake monsters. Mm-mm. We need to do a deep dive into Lake Lanier one day.
No, that's where the bodies are.
Yeah, I know.
That's the pun. That's
Look,
the pun, guys.
I wanna
Deep
touch on this real quick.
Yeah.
I think in movies, people react to dead bodies in a way that no one would ever react to a dead body.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching A Quiet Place Part 2 last night.
Okay.
You know this. We've talked about this. There's a scene in that movie where... Have you seen the first one?
No.
Oh, you have. You should really watch that.
It falls under the too many people told me it was too good. So I gotta let it breathe.
Okay, that's fair. I would genuinely recommend it.
Yeah.
But there's one of the characters in that movie hops aboard like a train car that's just filled with skeletons and dead bodies.
Gross.
Does not react.
No.
Not one bit.
I think it depends on. So you don't watch a lot of horror movies.
Nope.
That has to do a big part of it with the versions of how people react to dead bodies that you're getting.
Well, all right. So, but
have you seen Jaws?
I have seen Jaws.
I think that's a pretty good. When they find it in the boat. Spoilers for Jaws. There's a dead body in a boat.
Yes.
And the person in like scuba gear, you see like eyes go wide and
yeah, they're scared.
Scream.
It's a dead body.
Yeah.
That's how I would react to a dead body.
Yeah.
So, all right, and I'll give up this.
But you have to be quiet in the quiet place, from what I understand.
Yes, you do. But it's not even like a...
Yeah.
There's no reaction. Straight up just steps over.
Are there, like... Is there precedent for other dead bodies in this
No.
universe? Okay.
Not one bit. Like, the character has seen people get just demolished.
Yeah.
But no interaction with bodies.
I mean, that's... Yeah. That would be a little bit of a take me out of the moment sort of deal.
Well, and like, I feel... It really bothered me.
Yeah.
Like, it turned me off for like 20 minutes. I was just like, the hell? Because I mean, like, all right, I can imagine if I've seen people get attacked and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I'm probably
It's less visceral if it's already happened to them.
I'm gonna be a little desensitized.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna walk around.
Maybe they grew up on the same internet era as we did.
And she would have been too young.
And they saw all the chainsaw videos and the pocket knife. Yeah,
the pocket knife.
Mm-hmm. You didn't see that one?
Uh-huh.
No, we can't talk about that here.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna pull it up.
That's fine. Thank you.
But yeah,
I don't really like gore.
No.
It
Me either.
Kind of uncomfortable.
Definitely saw it though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Internet was bad.
Internet was very bad. I remember watching people get decapitated on YouTube at like 14.
Yeah.
Looking back, it probably had an effect on me.
Probably had an effect on most of us because pretty much everyone I've ever talked to has seen the exact same videos.
Yeah. Do you know what also has effect on me?
What's that?
Noob Energy.
Heyo! What a segue. Tell us about Noob Energy, Zachary.
So Noob Energy is a son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I almost said vegan energy.
Yeah.
Noob Energy is a vegan friendly, made in the USA energy drink with how many calories is it? It's not very many.
Is it like 10?
10? I think it's about 10.
We didn't bring any with us today, unfortunately.
No, I've got 24 of them sitting on my
Mine
my
sat
coffee
in my
table.
cart right now. I have to push the buy button.
Buy
I know.
the energy drinks. It's they've got 2 flavors right now. You got Citrus Burst and Clutch and Kiwi.
Nice.
I personally am a bigger fan of the Citrus Burst, but the Clutch and Kiwi still.
Yeah, I like the Kiwi a lot.
See, I really like the Citrus Burst. I don't drink a lot of caffeine.
Yeah, I do.
I just don't. I drank nothing but water and green tea for 2 years, and then now caffeine just messes me up.
Yeah.
I will genuinely say that Noob Energy is probably the smoothest, like the smoothest caffeine high that I feel.
Yeah.
Cause like if I have like coffee, I have a headache within 30 minutes. Cause I can just feel that I'm just shaking, ready to go.
Going.
I'll drink when I actually put them in the fridge because I keep forgetting to do that. I'll drink a Noob Energy when I wake up for work, and I'll probably knock out like just straight focus. 3 hours, no headache, just feel great. And the problem is they taste too good.
Yeah.
So I want to keep drinking them, but I have to remember the fact that if I drink as many as I want in a day, my heart will stop.
Yeah. Do you remember the caffeine count on cans? So these are 12-ounce cans. I believe they were 120 milligrams caffeine. So not as much as like competitors, but it's a smaller can and it's more like an appropriate serving size than the like big jumbo can.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Energy drink people.
Nope, that's not how you spell it. Yeah, so the point of this is, it's a great energy drink. It's delicious. We aren't really necessarily a big gaming entity.
Yeah.
But I mean, chances are if you're listening to this and you like this, you're probably somewhat involved in a gaming community.
Yeah.
In some sense.
Listen, you've played Stardew Valley or Minecraft.
Man,
I know
Stardew
you have.
Valley's so
I know
good.
you have. Listen, there's no one that hasn't played one of those 2 games that's around our age or younger.
That's fair.
Let's be real here.
Do we have
what's up?
Do we have numbers on what our age range is?
We do. It's on. I think it's on my phone.
Caffeine 175 milligrams.
175. Okay.
You've got
2 and 7 are interchangeable in my brain.
We were right. 10 calories.
That's why I'm bad at math.
0 fat, 0 cholesterol, 15 milligrams of sodium, 1 gram of total carbohydrate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they put 28 milligrams of potassium. And then a bunch of stuff that I don't. Oh, here, do you want to know a fun fact that I've learned since we've started this relationship with Noob?
Absolutely.
You know about taurine, right? That's in
Yeah.
most energy drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It used to just be bull semen.
Yeah.
It's not anymore.
That's why that one was called that.
That's why that one what?
That
Was there
energy
another-
drink. The Bull energy drink.
Red Bull?
Yeah. I was trying not to say competitors
Oh,
during
Blue Bull.
the
Blue Alts.
yeah, Blue Balls.
Yeah, no, I was telling a coworker about it when we started all this, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Hey, we were sponsored by this energy drink." I was like, "I know you don't really listen to my podcast because you hate me, Pauline,
Dang.
but if you drink energy drinks, you should try it." She was like, "I won't drink any of that. It's all got bull semen in it." I was like, "I don't think that's true, Pauline." So I looked it up, and I believe since 2005 or 2010.
Yeah.
It's all synthetically created because the chemical that creates taurine is found in most animal DNA, including ours.
Neat.
Yeah. It's a little fun fact. That's the fun fact of the week, brought to you by me. You've just started streaming.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That tweet goes up late. I use if this then that, which is a
Sorry, I have a pimple in my ear.
No, you're good.
ever get
It distributes everything to all the platforms
Okay.
on that sort of algorithm. Like if this happens, then that happens, and so on and so forth. But yeah, that's one of the things that I've noticed is that's kind of delayed.
The streaming tweet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
23 to 27 is our primary age range
Ooh.
by a wide margin.
Oh, a very wide margin.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
45, 59. There's one or two people.
Did you know that a good percentage of true crime podcast listeners are in that elder, that middle
That
aged?
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I mean, I guess ID Network can only give you so much.
It's because Criminal Minds and Law and Order and all those are.
Criminal Minds is so. My mom has seen every episode of Law and
I
Order.
believe it.
all of the different series.
Yeah.
She saw the DVR at home, and it is genuinely 99% of it is some form of Law and Order, and then 1% of it is a couple of episodes of Backyardigans in Spanish.
Cool.
Because my brother went through a phase where he was a bit older than he should have been obsessed with this. Obsessed with the Backyardigans. So he just set the DVR to record anytime the Backyardigans came on. And one day we were cleaning that out, and he was like, "Oh, I want to watch this episode real quick." And he started playing it, and I was like, "This is a weird channel number that this recorded from." And then the show started, and I was like, "Garrett, this is in Spanish." He was like, "What?" And I was like, "Are you not watching this?" He's like, "No, I just want it in the background." I was like, "Well, I'm watching it, and it's in Spanish.
Yeah.
We need to delete this," and we never did.
Excellent.
Yeah, so there's no real point to that. But yeah, a lot of Law and Order. A lot of people older than us really like that.
We need to finish the noob thing because we didn't tell people about our.
We didn't. We just kind of talked about it.
Yeah,
I tried to, and then I got distracted again.
that happens,
Yeah. So if you want to try it, you can. Ooh, did you know that they offer a subscription model?
They do.
They do. Yeah, you can save a little bit of money if you subscribe to Noob Energy, and it'll deliver to you every month. I don't know if I'll have to figure out if the discount code works on that.
Yeah.
But you can go to noobenergy.com and purchase. I think you can buy. Can you buy solo cans?
I think you can buy singles. You can buy singles, 6 and 12s, right?
Yes, you can definitely buy 6 and 12s.
I think.
But-
I think singles are on there.
Is there
I'm
a
pretty sure.
There's either a single or there's a 3.
Yeah,
It's one of those two.
I don't remember.
You can try it with code Mothman15, and it'll save you 15% off of your purchase. And if you don't like it, mail me your can, because I do, and I'll drink it.
And that'll let Noob know that that we're helping distribute that product around. Which sounds bad. Let me try that again.
Yeah, that's not a real corpo sellout.
I said product and distribute, which kind of felt like Breaking Bad.
That's right.
That's not what I was going for. That'll let them know that we sent you. That's what most people say.
It is. That is how most people
That's
do.
how normal humans
know,
like me talk.
I know that you watch and listen to things with ad reads. In
yeah,
them.
I do. I
How
don't
did you
know
fuck
why
that up
my
that
brain
bad?
went corporate there.
This would let them know that the margins on their profit when they partner and associate with us is very profitable and good. I don't know how to talk corporate.
yeah.
As someone in a professional job, I've got no clue how to talk corporate.
Yeah, right.
And maybe I've not run this by anyone at Noob. Maybe if we sell enough of it, they'll let us come up with a flavor.
Yeah, we've got ideas.
I have pitched them on ideas.
Yeah.
We
pitched them on ideas in our interview.
Yeah, here, I'll go ahead and list off one of those.
These are, for disclaimer, these are not available.
These are
our ideas for them.
That they did not say yes to.
Yeah.
They did not say no to.
They just kind of glossed over the fact that they were mentioned.
I think he laughed at it and was like, "Oh, that's funny."
Yeah.
So these are not official flavors that Noob may ever offer.
But we think they should.
Little Puckwudgie Punch.
Mm-hmm.
Little Mothman Mango. Wowie Yowie Pineapple. Ghosts and Ghouls Grape. That's all I got. And then I have a couple of ideas for like lines.
Yeah.
For the ad read, but I feel like we did about as good as we're gonna do on this one, so I'll save these.
Excellent. Yeah, we'll get them on the next time.
Oh yeah, I do want to say the cans feel freaking radical.
Yeah,
I do like it.
It's the wrap.
The wrapped. Yeah, they feel cool.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you about something else later.
Okay.
About wrapped cans. Remind me, because I will forget.
Yeah. Okay.
But this has been my neighbor Mothman.
It has.
I'm Zachary.
I'm Levi.
You can follow us on Twitter at Mothman Podcast. You can follow me personally on Twitter at Baby Mothman, which I just want to congratulate myself.
Yeah.
This is the longest I've ever had one Twitter username.
Yeah, I would change like my display name, but I had never like changed my.
I used to change my username every week.
I think when I started a Twitter back in 2009, I used my gamer tag, but that's because I was trying to get brought up on G4 on Attack of the Show. Yeah,
that was a bit.
Congratulations to G4. They're coming back.
I was gonna say, yeah, I saw that they were kind of making a comeback.
Yeah, they're doing their summer of B4G4, leading into them returning.
It's so stupid.
I'm so looking forward to that.
Where can people find you on Twitter?
I'm at Levi Carver, LevisCarver. You
can follow Coralie, who did our wonderful artwork, on Twitter at Lychan _ LYCHAN _. You can email us ideas, complaints. I won't read them. I'm not going to read your complaints. I'll read your ideas.
Yeah,
I won't read your complaints. So if you're going to send a complaint, just make sure you put in the subject line complaint so I can just auto delete it. Because I don't care.
I mean, I'll read it.
No, you won't.
I won't do anything about it, but I'll read it.
Try and keep the complaint. If you are going to complain about the podcast.
Yeah, not us specifically.
Don't complain about anything to do with me, because I will read that one, and it will affect me. But you can email us ideas. You can email us thoughts,
your stories, your encounters.
Yeah, if you've had
stuff, that'd be awesome.
I would
to have firsthand accounts to bring up onto this podcast.
I would love so much about that. Yeah. I was talking to someone. I think I was talking to someone in the noob chat about. They were talking about like they knew someone who had like an encounter.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, I should. I think I was like, you should have him like contact us. And I don't think anything ever happened with it. But it would be cool. I'd love to like. I assume when we get into like ghosts and stuff, I imagine we'll get some people who will send us some ghost stories, which I'd love.
I mean, like I've shared mine.
Yeah.
At least once before. I think it was early in the season.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Man, we're in season 2.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We're in season 2, baby.
We wrapped a season.
Yeah.
And we had someone want to associate with us.
That's cool.
That's cool. It's insane. Look at us.
Who'd have thought?
There was about a 6-episode span where I was taking Jello shots before we started this and during this.
You had water today.
I did have water today. And I'm gonna have more water.
And my fridge is making the loudest ice on the planet.
It is. But yeah, I'm trying to think anything else we need to shout out.
We have the Super Bored Nerds Show podcast as well.
We've got that.
Which records and posts very infrequently. And soon over on the Big Brown Couch channel, there will be our Halo 3 Your First Playthrough video going up of in episodes.
Let me tell you that
over the course of probably a month.
Halo 3 was a big one. There was a lot going on in that one. But yeah, you can watch me play Halo for the first time. You can't watch me play it. You can hear me play it.
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can watch you play it.
Yeah, and I'm watching you most of the time.
Yeah, fool.
I'm like behind you, like looking to see what you're looking at.
I'm glad you didn't tell me that during.
Yeah,
because I was just.
Well, it's fine. And Chase and Lee, right?
Yes, Chase and Lee.
Chase and Lee were there to sort of liaison us through there and throw some information our way. I'll work here soon scheduling the next Halo game, which will be Halo 3 ODST.
Okay.
It is a very different
What's that
vibe.
stand for?
Orbital Drop Shock Trooper. Okay. They
I don't know why I asked.
So there's things in the real life.
Now we're talking about Halo.
Yeah, a little bit. There's things in real life called Halo jumps that the military will do, where they'll high altitude, low orbit jumps.
Oh, okay.
And they jump from really high up in the sky. But the game's called Halo, so you can't call them Halo jumpers because there's already a Halo. That's a big ring that the whole games take place on. So they had to come up with a new word for it.
Okay, all right.
But they're Super Marines. They're like the best of the best. They're the Green Berets, the Army Rangers, that sort of thing. They're Marines. Like they're top of the top.
Top of the class.
Outside of being Spartans.
Excuse me. Oh, I gotcha. I'm excited.
All
I know
right.
I don't sound like it, but I am excited.
Yeah, no, it's.
I like Halo.
It's neat.
It is. But yeah. I guess it's time to do warnings.
Yeah, do some warnings.
Wait,
I'll
go buy some merch.
Yeah, we have
boardnerds.store.
Yeah, boardnerds.store. We've got the My Neighbor Mothman shirt, and we've got like Big Brown Couch and Skeleton Crew logos, shirts and hats. Man,
Big Brown Couch.
Big Brown Couch. Gotta get a new Big Brown Couch because this thing kind of fallen apart.
It's been through some stuff.
It has.
But yeah, go check that out. Maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll have a out of the park merch idea this year.
Yeah,
this season.
I've got a tablet like list full of merch ideas that don't really have anything to do with anything we do, but I think would be cool shirts.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's the best kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what everybody does.
Exactly.
I'm wearing an Adidas hoodie that's got a Kermit on it. What does Kermit have to do with Adidas? Nothing. Yeah.
It's not easy being green.
It's not easy being green. I bought a Jujutsu Kaisen hoodie that came in this week.
All right, go throw some warnings.
Wait. Are there any good cryptid animes out there?
There's animes about like what are the ghosts?
Ghouls. Jujutsu Kaisen. Ghostbusters.
There's like kappas and there's like Japanese folklore stuff that we could cover.
I just want to watch a anime about Mothman.
I doubt there's one about Mothman specifically.
I'm gonna make one.
Most anime does not take place in America.
Yeah, that's fair. What are you talking about? Naruto's just in Kansas.
All right, throw us some warnings here.
All right. Don't go into the woods. Man, wait. Should I just do fresh warnings for season 2?
You can do fresh warnings.
Don't click on the link that just got posted in chat.
Yeah.
Don't go to that creepy doll island. Just don't. I can't imagine it's good. It's probably very scary. Don't start hanging dolls around your property because apparently dolls are haunted. And I just want to say, called it. Don't go to New Jersey. That's a little teaser. Just don't go there. Stay inside. Lock your doors. It's always a good one. Lock your windows. I don't know. Put that microphone back. The microphone's waving at me. Don't run at government officials.
Yeah.
They don't like that. Don't commit hate crimes. That's another good one.
Solid.
Don't go in Lake Lanier.
That's the overarching theme of most of what we do.
Don't run at government officials, yes. I'll agree. That is the overarching theme of everything we do. Wait, did you say overarching or overarching?
Arc?
Beans. Can you cut the H out of the one I said?
I don't think so.
Shit. All right, end it. I'm having a panic attack over here.
All right. We're still up on Twitch, but the
recording spots.
Down. And I'm sweaty.
What did I want to tell you about?
Don't remember.
Oh man. Oh, wrapped cans.
Mm.
Some dude on I saw some guy on TikTok that was throwing a fit because he went to go buy like some company that was like, oh, we recycle all of our cans, we do all this, and they were mad because they bought one of their like cans and just peeled the wrap off of it, and it was a different flavored can.
Yeah.
And then the dude that runs the company's TikTok responded, he's like, yeah, we recycle the cans.
Yeah.
He was like, the ones that we drink, we literally like tear down most of the time, we'll recycle and then just make it a new can. He's like, but if we're pouring it directly into a cup, we literally just will like clean it off, reseal it, and just put whatever the new flavor is. He's like, there's an aluminum shortage. What is wrong with you?
Yeah. Well, that's glass bottles.
Is there a glass bottle shortage?
No, but how glass bottles are recycled are they clean them and then they send them back to the companies that they belonged to.
Ah.
And they just reuse them.
That's cool.
Because you can't, like, if you,
can't break
glass, like if you try to break it back down into sand, that doesn't really work.
I guess it wouldn't really make sense for there ever to be a glass shortage.
Yeah.
It's just hot sand.
It's hot sand.
What an idiot. Fucking a stupid bitch.
Yeah, we definitely need something
for those walls.
For the walls behind us, yeah.
You know what we should do?
What's that?
We should just paint a Mothman mural.
We're not painting my dining room walls with Mothman.
I'm going to paint Mothman on your
You're
walls.
not going to do that.
Next time I sleep over here, I'm going to wake up at like 4 a.m. and I'm going to grab the darkest thing I can find and just rub it on your walls.
Don't do that. I didn't put bookshelves behind us because I like the way that they've done the wall.
The trimming?
Yeah. The like 3/4 or 1/3 like trim that they've done up the wall for the dining area.
The dining area where you dine.
Yeah, where, you know, I dine often and don't just play Xbox here.
Straight up though, I wonder if we could get like a really big poster.
I mean, probably. And like, I've got regular posters.
Bigfoot, fathead.
Just in the back. It's like, it's the old original video though of him just walking. So it's all blurry and out of focus in the background.
I'm gonna look up Bigfoot fathead.
I mean, you can just like make custom fatheads by putting.
Wait, don't even worry about it. I fucking found it.
Yeah,
I found exactly what's gonna go in our background.
That's Andre the Giant.
I looked up Bigfoot fathead, and this one came up. $100. That thing's so big. How big is it?
Well, if it's to scale, it's really freaking
It's
big.
91 inches in height.
I don't know what that is.
That is about 7 feet.
Yeah, I think Andre's
Right?
dad was like 7'1".
Yeah, 7 feet is 94 inches.
7'3". I don't. Yeah.
Yep, life-size superstar.
Yeah.
Giant superstar. Extra large superstar. It's also 40 inches wide. I'm gonna look at Fathead's website. They got anything cool on here? Oh, you can get a Loki Fathead.
Nice.
Why is he making that face?
I mean, we could get like a cardboard cutout standee, too. Could have one on either side, kind of thing.
Now I'm just looking at Fatheads.
Fatheads are cool. They were real cool in like 2007.
I really wanted one for a long time, and then I would say about 6 months ago I thought about Fatheads for the first time in a long time, and how just creepy they are.
Yeah, it's just what adult man do you want
Staring
staring
at
at you in your bedroom?
I meant to look up Bigfoot posters, and then I said Bigfoot Fathead, and that might be the funniest thing I've ever said in my entire life.
I mean, like I'll grab I have it in my cart on Amazon. It's an I Want to Believe poster from the X-Files.
God, dude, I wanted one of those for so long.
That I think would be appropriate.
Oh, we should get this.
Mothman sighting zone. I just want one of like the backside of that statue with its big old butt.
Like that sign would be so cool if I could get like an actual like metal sign.
tin sign, yeah. Display makes like custom
Tin
metal
signs?
signs. 2 seconds.
We should watch the Mothman prophecies.
Yeah, I've not seen that.
Me neither.
I'm gonna go grab the display sign that Lee got me.
Okay, I'm gonna sit right here. I'm gonna look at Bigfoot posters. Oh, this is a cool poster.
You don't have any reference for this, but it's a JoJo character.
I've seen a little bit of JoJo.
It's part 4.
Ah, beans.
It's the main JoJo from part 4, and it's just like on a metal sign.
Ah, sure is.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
Yeah, they do really good stuff, and I think you can do custom ones. And it's like it's like this is the first of 10 prints kind of thing. It tells you who's in charge of doing it and like stickers of authenticity and that sort of thing.
Look at this cool poster.
That's a bunch of cryptids. Spring of Jack. First thing I noticed is Spring of Jack.
Ah,
That's hung up in my bathroom.
okay. You just look at it while you pee?
No, it's like next to my sink.
Ah, a lot of cool Mothman posters out here.
Yeah.
Oh man, now I'm getting to the Fallout 76 ones.
Yeah, that's the other half of that.
Oh, actually, this is fucking neat. No, not Google Lens. No.
Yeah, Google Lens. That's what I want. Google Translate.
That one.
That'd be a cool tattoo.
It would be a cool tattoo. I want a Mothman tattoo so bad. I just want a tattoo right now.
I'm gonna go refill my water, and
Would
then
you mind?
we can.
Would
do
you mind
this.
refilling mine as well?
Yeah, gotcha. You got some ice?
No, thank you. It'd make a lot of noise if I have ice in it.
Yeah, it'll jingle jangle.
It'll jingle jangle just like my jingle jangles. Poggers. Poggers. Levi, Poggers.
Water.
Thank you. Oh man, Sentinels are playing right now.
Seminoles?
Yeah, Florida State. Sonics in Valorant.
Supersonics?
Yes.
That's crazy that the Florida State Seminoles are playing the Seattle
the
Supersonics.
long dead Seattle Supersonics. Oh
I'm
man.
gonna go pee.
All right,
Take this back.
I'm gonna let Google Docs refresh because it always scares the shit out of me.
What I need to find is I found, so I've got 2 prints that I bought at an anime convention. And one's of the main character from Kill la Kill, And then the other one's Diva.
From Overwatch.
And I can't find the Diva one. And now I'm like, well, I'm using the mouse again, and I'm using that headset. I feel like I should find the Diva poster.
Yeah, probably.
To put in the background when I finally get to moving this where it's going to live. Because that's, once that basement's finished, I'm taking these front 2 rooms.
Yeah.
And one's going to be like regular streaming, and the other one's going to be like the couch side stream.
So this is going to be a dining room again?
So it's going to, I'm going to get like a bistro table upstairs.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. And like the living room will be a living room instead of a fucking mess.
Look, it happens.
It's killing.
It's killing me. Yeah, I'm so tired. Welcome. Oh. I need to check Twitter. To see. So play.
But what I want to do is do in the couch room like 2-tier sofas, like one in front, one behind it, a little higher, and do a green screen behind that, so that on Discord for patrons on Patreon, we can do movie commentaries.
Oh, kind of like
Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah.
Sort of deal. But to the nonsense of whatever we're watching. That way we don't have to like pay for rights.
Yeah.
For things, because it'd be more of a private viewing than anything else. All right, you ready?
Yep. So I was trying to see the Valorant schedule for today.
Yeah, no worries.
Let's see. All right. Man. It's been a pretty long week.
Yeah, it has.
It's been a long month since we did beach day.
Yeah. That was a while.
It was a while. Just kidding, it was last week. Oh, I didn't see you there. God damn it. It's fucking, I'm so stupid. Hey Levi.
Hey.
How you feeling about the first episode?
I felt that was pretty fun.
Yeah? This one's not gonna be.
No?
First half's gonna be alright.
Okay.
Second half's gonna be a little down.
That happens.
It's
like the week.
I didn't follow my notes.
No? Did you skip around?
No. I was supposed to ask you how you were feeling. They said, "Don't care. It's my time to shine."
Oh.
I wrote this when I was drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a little bit The Rock. It's like, what's your name? It doesn't matter what your name is.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
And then you turn the mic up like this and you go, can you smell what The Rock is cooking?
I'm not going to do that.
Okay, that's fair.
Man, I saw a movie trailer for one of his new movies. He's not Dwayne The Rock Johnson anymore. It's just Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, he's been Dwayne Johnson for a while.
No, I don't care. He was in Jumanji and I hated it. I don't like Kevin Hart.
That was fine.
I don't like Kevin Hart.
Colin Hanks was in it, though. He's cool.
Nick Jonas was in it.
Yeah, he was Colin Hanks the whole time.
I don't remember that. Well, he's in a new movie in the jungle, and I was like, man, are they making Jumanji 3?
He just keeps doing the same. He just keeps doing movies in jungles. That way they don't have to move him, and he just keeps his... Because he takes a gym with him everywhere he goes.
Well, I think it's also so we can just show off how big he is and not have to wear clothes.
Yeah.
Which if I was that big...
Can you blame him?
I was going to say, if I was that big, I wouldn't wear clothes either.
He's cutting really, really, like, extreme right now for the Black Adam movie.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
All right, back to the podcast.
Yes.
This week is gonna be a little more true crimey.
Okay.
Not true grimy.
I don't have a lot of experience with true crime stuff.
So I'm still sticking with like the supernatural kind of
Yeah.
thing, but it's not like, hey, which I thought I was when I was writing this, I was like, he's probably gonna do a cryptid, and then like now I've got to explain why I'm not doing a cryptid. But you didn't really do a cryptid.
No, yeah, I
So now
kind of
there's
just did like a
explanation.
haunted area.
Yeah, so this is just kind of supernatural true crime.
Okay.
And
Just a lot of like the early episodes of X-Files.
yeah, it is. It's also got a hard stance in it.
Oh.
A pre-written hard stance. That's a first for me on this show. Normally my hard stances are off the cuff.
Yeah.
So I want you to. This is My Neighbor Mothman. I'm Zachary.
I'm Levi.
This is our X-Files esque. There's no real cold open for this. I just kind of was gonna stumble my way through everything.
Yeah, that happens.
My stomach just made an ungodly
Oh,
noise.
Instagram.
But yeah, it's kind of our X-Files esque show, where obviously this week we're gonna get into some kind of supernatural true crime. Oh man,
Yeah.
true crime. We're. I mean, I'm sure we're still gonna do cryptids this season, but we're kind of expanding. We're gonna cover all kinds of cool stuff. So the first thing that I want you to think about, Levi, is Illinois.
Okay. What's up, Chicago?
Close.
Yeah.
Illinois in 1944.
Okay. What's up, Mafia?
Little bit, maybe. Oh wait, I strayed from my notes again.
Oh no.
All right, let's start over. I want you to think about the sweet countryside of Illinois in 1944.
Corn.
You like that? You like the countryside, you little country freak? That's what I wrote in my notes, and then I wrote sorry.
I appreciate the apology at least.
I was in a weird headspace when I was writing. This was like 3 weeks ago when I was writing this. Back to the story. We're talking about Mattoon, Illinois. In 1944.
No clue where that is.
It's about 50 miles south of Chicago.
Okay.
I never
don't know where Chicago is in Illinois. Just know that it's in Illinois. There's the big bean there.
My company is based out of Chicago, Illinois. And someone the other day was like, "Oh, what's the weather like in Chicago?" I was like, "I'm in Georgia."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "All right, can I have that document now?"
No clue. It's hot here though.
Yeah, sucks here. So Mattoon, Illinois is also alleged to be the bagel capital of the world, or the country.
That's odd.
Yeah, right? No clue why. Apparently they just make bagels there.
Okay.
Yep.
Give me 2 seconds. Let me stand up because my brain's telling me I didn't click something. Even though I'm pretty sure I did.
Man.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Did you click record?
I clicked record.
Are you sure?
Make sure I didn't, like, for some reason, use the mic. I didn't. We're good.
We're good?
I just wanted to, for my own posterity. This is kind of why I need a third. This is why we got to get that intern, like, living in the basement, like in a closet.
Yeah.
To run that while we record.
That makes sense. We should just make Jake do that. Just make Jake come over and do that. All right. Well, September 1944. Pretty normal. You know, World War II is going on.
Yeah.
I think. Did it end in 45?
Did it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good.
All right. So it's going on. So, you know, obviously that's going to be most of the news. But the Daily... Let me make sure. The Daily Illini, the University of Illinois newspaper, started posting a story about Mattoon that people around the town were reporting waking up in the middle of the night, sensing a strange, sweet smell blanketing their homes. And then I wrote,
Sara Lee factory opened up and was making pies.
Shut up. I wrote, really do up the whole not being able to smell thing.
Oh,
here.
yeah.
So, all right, but genuinely, like,
you know how sweet tastes, though, right?
I don't.
Oh no,
because I can't really taste.
No, you don't have a reference for that either.
No.
Have you ever like eaten cotton candy?
Do you really eat cotton candy?
You just kind of let it melt on your tongue.
Is that like a basis for sweet?
Yeah, because it's literally just hot sugar.
Okay. like I can eat things and they'll hurt my teeth.
Yeah.
That's kind of my basis for sweet is does it hurt my teeth?
Okay. That might be another thing.
Well, that's probably my poor dental
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
My poor dental health.
That might be a thing
you
a
know-
dentist could help you with.
You know, like you eat a bunch of candy and like your teeth kind of hurt a little bit.
Not really.
I also was supposed to get my wisdom teeth taken out 6 years ago.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on in my mouth.
Yeah, you know. Heyo.
So people would then be overcome with nausea from this sweet smell,
Okay.
with some reporting being paralyzed for up to an hour.
So there's a sweet sleep paralysis demon.
Yeah. So
Going
like
around.
they were saying like they would wake up, be like, something smells good in here. Stuck.
Yeah.
Just like that.
The juicy fruit ghost showed up.
Man, I went to UNG for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And the Wrigley Factory was right there.
Yeah.
So everyone would talk about like, oh man, I get off work or I get out of class, I get on 985 and I can smell the gum. I'm like, what does that mean?
Yeah. Because it does. It fills the area.
Does it?
Mm-hmm. You can have your windows up and your AC blasting like on recycle. You can smell it constantly.
That's weird.
If you're within like 4 miles of it,
Smell doesn't make sense to me.
whatever they're making for the day, you can smell.
I got my like daily like 2.5 seconds of being able to smell the other day while I was showering, and I had just bought this new body wash. It was supposed to smell like mangoes,
Mm-hmm.
and I was able to smell it, and for some reason, it smelled like popcorn. Because when I was working at the movie theater, like, I could smell the popcorn every now and then, and so I brought that up to Audrey, and she told me I was very wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, look, you don't have to be mean about it. I can't smell. So like when I smell something and I have a
You
basis
have
for
one sense to relate it to.
Yeah.
That primarily is popcorn.
Yeah, so apparently I think mangoes smell like popcorn.
Yeah. They don't, but
Yeah.
I'll let you have it.
I mean, trust me, I know now. I was ridiculed for several hours about this. But I was sitting in my shower, I was like, something smells like the movie theater in Commerce.
Yeah.
Popcorn. I was like, it's gotta be this new body wash. And I was like, hey, the body wash smells like popcorn. She's like, no, it doesn't. It's mangoes. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's popcorn. And she's like, why would I recommend you get popcorn body wash? I was like, I don't know, maybe you're a freak like that. But yeah, whatever. So you know, this went on for a couple days, and then people started to report seeing a figure of a man running away from their house when they would wake up. Like they would wake up and look out the window and would like see someone running away.
That's interesting.
Yep. So this obviously started a rumor around the town that a mysterious man was sneaking up to homes and like pumping gas into
The
the
sweet demon showed up.
Sweet demons. Sweet Ricky. Sweet Ricky's pumping that gas in my home.
So that's speaking of dentists, actually. When I was a kid, we would go to like pediatric dentist.
Yeah.
And whenever I had to have teeth removed at one point, and it's like this little gas mask that just goes on your nose because they need to access your mouth. And they would ask you like what scent you want, and it was like one of the options was like Fruit Loops, and kind of thing. So that sort of like sweet scented gas theoretically exists now. Whether that's
in 1944,
and it was laughing gas. Basically, it was just whatever that is, like nitrogen or whatever.
Yeah. Man, I have one really bad, like, I guess it was an orthodontist, not a dentist. You had braces, right?
Nope.
No? All right. Well, when I had my braces,
Sister did.
when I had braces, I had a spacer,
Mhm.
which is the thing on the top of my, that had like tighten and loosen every day. And the problem is that I decided one day I was going to chew on my necklace a little bit, and it got hooked in the part of the spacer that was wrapped around my teeth. And when I pulled I could feel it, the like necklace was like stuck in my mouth, and I was like, oh man, I guess I just like bit on it too hard and it jammed it up in because my teeth had gaps. So I yanked on it, and the spacer came off.
Oh.
So they went in and they super glued the spacer around my tooth. And then the next week, the other side came off.
Yeah.
So they went in and super glued it. And they did that on a Tuesday. Friday, they called and they were like, "Hey, they should have just taken your spacer out. Like you've only got like a week left with it.
Yeah.
So we need you to come in today so we can get that out."
Okay.
Keep in mind they had just super glued it
Yeah.
3 days before.
That's annoying, but theoretically with the correct solvent, that's not a problem.
That would be if they used solvent, Levi. They put me in that chair and they used a wrench and ripped it out of my mouth.
That seems wrong.
Yep.
I-
Sure felt wrong.
Having never had braces, that seems wrong.
Sure felt wrong. As I sat there and sobbed in that orthodontist chair, as they literally just like, "Hey, I know we just put just super glue on this, so it would be in there for another month, but guess what, baby, is coming out." Dude, it like broke my tooth.
Jeez.
Yeah. And then I had to have braces. And all right, look, braces suck no matter when you get them.
Yeah.
But if you get them well before or well after everyone normally has braces, it's not great.
Yeah.
I had braces in 3rd grade.
Yeah, that's early.
It's very early.
Did you have all your adult teeth by then?
I had all my adult teeth on the top. So they only put
top braces.
They only gave me top braces.
And then you got bottom braces later?
No.
No?
My bottom teeth are fucked up.
Yeah.
They're all very like scrunched in the front.
Yeah.
Because they weren't patient and let me get my bottom teeth. Because I had top braces and my bottom teeth were still like falling out. I was so mad.
Yeah, they made Nikki wait until she lost all of her baby teeth.
That's how they're supposed to do it.
Which they didn't, because they had to go in and pull baby teeth.
Now I will
in high school.
I say, granted, I did lose my last baby tooth in 8th grade.
Yeah.
When Tori, unspoken last name, smacked it out of my mouth in home ec, whatever we called that.
I think my sister got braces like 11th grade because they pulled her last baby teeth then.
My brother had them. My brother had them from 9th grade until like 2 months before he graduated.
Yeah,
and like I felt because like I only had my top ones for like a year. My brother had braces for 3 years. Now, granted, they should have waited, and I probably would have had them for longer because I've got a messed up jaw and a messed up teeth. But we've really gone off, huh?
Oh yeah. I just also flashed and remembered my sister didn't always drive that white Wrangler, and I remembered what she had before as a vehicle because I had totally forgotten.
I don't remember.
She had a navy blue Jeep Compass.
Hmm.
And I was like, what did she? I was like, I wasn't.
What's your family's obsession with Jeeps?
It's a Jeep thing.
Ugh.
No. The Wrangler's cool. That's it.
That's fair. Okay.
It's a Mr. Potato Head of vehicles, really.
All right.
Or just Potato Head now. My bad.
Yeah.
I know, like 3 days after, and I've already gotten myself in trouble.
All right. So, September 12th, Dayle and I reported 33 people had smelled the gas over the span of 12 days.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
That sounds like a gas leak.
Well, the later that day, the police chief, C.E. Cole, released a statement that was not well received by the townfolk.
Yeah.
Which was, there was no mad gasser, just a wind shift causing gas from the nearby war plant to pass through windows. And the police believed that a few of the supposed attacks were merely caused by hysteria and the fear of your house getting hit caused it. So they basically were like, hey, no, and you're crazy. And I meant to say this. Before they published the numbers, the nickname was given to this, which was the Mad Gasser of Mattoon, which is a pretty cool name.
Yeah.
But yeah, so here comes my hard stance. Anytime an authority figure tells you that it's mass hysteria, I don't believe it. I guess that's why we do this podcast, that I assume that something's being covered up all the time. But There was something going on. I can't imagine a war plant is creating a sweet smell.
Yeah.
And also, like, that's assuming that everyone had windows that was facing that direction as the wind shift was coming from, and that their windows were open.
Yeah. So I did a quick Google search on sweet smelling natural gas.
Okay.
Because I felt like this
Maybe
seems
a
like
gas
a
leak.
possible. The two main ones would be hydrogen sulfide, which
Okay.
only smells sweet at high concentration. At low concentration, it smells like rotten eggs.
So sulfur.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hence the sulfide.
Okay.
And then the other one would be hydrogen cyanide,
Oh.
which is a well-known poison that is colorless, sweet-smelling gas with a 15-minute maximum safe level of 10 parts per million.
When was cyanide first used by the government?
That I have no clue. I mean, cyanide's like an old, like real old, like Middle Ages sort of poison.
Yeah.
Because that's Romeo and Juliet, right?
Yeah, first used in 1782. So if there's a war plant nearby creating a strong smell that is causing nausea and paralysis, think they were working on some cyanide in that war plant?
It's possible. There were a lot of like chemical warfare things that went on during the First and Second World Wars.
Did we just break this case open?
We might have broken it wide open.
Might have broken this case wide open.
So there was there like a military plant nearby?
There was a nearby war plant. I'm gonna look.
Yeah,
up
okay. That's what I thought you'd said, but I couldn't. My brain forgot when I started googling.
Let's see. Population of 20 as of 2010 is 18,555.
I feel like we should have more recent data than that, but
yeah, you would think that they would use the 2020 census.
Yeah, there were quite a few censuses between. Yeah.
Yes, looks like there was a plant near, like, within like 15 miles of Mattoon, Illinois, that is now run by a cannabis producer.
Let's go.
So maybe they were just producing cyanide in there.
Could have been.
But yeah, no, I always, anytime there's like a mass hysteria thing, I think there's cover up of something going on.
Yeah.
And I know the biggest kind of case of mass hysteria was the Salem witch trials.
Yeah.
There's something going on in there. I've been to Massachusetts.
Have you not read into that?
I was planning on doing it this season.
Cool, because I have, so that'll be a good one to talk about.
Cool. Yeah, no, I don't know. I
did a research paper on that.
Like I've watched like a couple of like documentaries and stuff about it.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing's ever like satisfied me. They've always just been like,
yeah,
maybe. I'm like, no, tell me, were there witches?
No,
but I guess
there were no witches.
I guess we'll figure that.
Also,
out.
no one was burned at the stake. In the United States.
Know that
in the United States.
Yeah, well.
There were other witch trials that went on across Europe that people were much less lucky.
Man, I was gonna use like the in between of my first and second topic as like a noob thing, and we're just coming into it.
We came into it hot last time.
I guess. Do you want to have the energy to burn a witch at the stake?
That's a way to go. Hey, maybe. Can you tell me more?
They told us we could say whatever we want to. And I will make them pay for this.
How to lose a sponsorship.
How to lose a sponsorship in 10 days. If you want to have the energy to chase around teenage girls and call them witches so you can murder them,
hang on.
There's only one way that you can do that. So sorry.
So I'll cut that to, if you want the energy to chase down witches.
Yeah, no, you won't.
No, I won't. I'm gonna let you sit in that one for a while.
That's fair. if you here, I'm just gonna keep going until we find a good one. If you want the energy to kill people,
you're getting closer. You could add.
If you want the energy to poison an entire town and trick them into thinking it was mass hysteria,
further away.
Stop it. This is the one we're doing. Stop it. It's my episode.
I guess.
If you want the energy to poison and gaslight an entire town in 1944, there's only one drink that can do that. It has noob energy.
And time travel.
No. If you drink enough noob energy, time travel will come to you.
I don't know if they.
This is not sponsored by the FDA.
I don't know if they can guarantee that.
I'm not guaranteeing it. I'm just saying.
We need an asterisk.
If you drink enough energy drink, no matter what it is, you'll probably convince yourself that you can time travel.
That's fair. You could convince yourself. Yes.
Well, yeah, Levi. I'm not saying that they can actually time travel if they drink a bunch of noob energy.
Well, it was implied.
But if there is one energy drink that'll do it, it's noob energy.
There you go. We're back in.
All right, 10 calories, vegan friendly, made in the USA, made in New York, I think. I'm pretty because that's where they're opening their store, so I assume it's made in New York.
Okay. They're having a brick and mortar. I didn't know about that. Neat.
I think they said they're opening like 2 brick and mortars. No, they're not opening stores. It's being sold in stores.
Oh, being sold in stores. Okay.
Sorry, confused.
I was about to say
that would be such a cool brick and mortar store, though.
It's energy drinks and merch.
They should do merch.
Yeah,
I'd buy merch.
I'd buy new merch. We should talk to them about that.
They should send us merch. I wanted to convince them to send me a mini fridge.
A noob hoodie with just like the logo across it.
I'd wear that every day.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna talk with Patrick.
Yeah.
God, man. So 10 calories, vegan friendly, made in the USA. 175 milligrams of caffeine. 1 gram of carbohydrate. These are all fun facts that I know about noob from last week.
Yeah.
Wink. Cans feel great. They're wrapped. They got a nice color to them.
Yeah.
Real nice texture. As someone who has, as they've gotten older, been very particular about textures and the way things look, I'm satisfied.
Flavors.
Citrus burst. Clutching kiwi. Do you want to clutch the life out of a near Chicago town with your poison in 1944? Drink clutching kiwi, baby.
Or maybe you're playing video games, or you're gonna clutch this week's workload early.
Jet said he doesn't consume anything under 4. Then drink 40 of them, Jet.
Yeah, problem solved.
Fuck off. Man, I was on such a good roll.
That's all right. We can tell them about our code.
Yeah, don't care about the code yet. You corpo sellout.
Oh. Okay. I like this bit of me being the sellout.
Where'd Jet's message go?
It deletes after time.
Oh, okay. That's kind of why does it pop up in the middle like that?
Because it's centered on the main screen, and I forgot to move it.
Oh, okay.
Instead of moving it to like
the top,
like here.
Oh, okay. Man, clutching kiwi, citrus burst. You like the kiwi?
Yeah, I do.
I like the burst a little bit more. It's nice. It's smooth. It doesn't. That feeling when you drink an energy drink.
Yeah,
sharp. I've been using that since I tried it for the first time, and you guys have been like vaguely supportive of like knowing what that means.
Yeah, sure.
I don't think you know what it means, but I appreciate the support.
Well, you get senses different than us
because I'm broken.
Because your nose no good.
Nose no good, which means my mouth no good.
But it means mouth good different.
Yeah. It tastes sharp. Like it tastes like
Why
TV
did we
static.
talk like cavemen just then?
I don't know. Time travel. It's all the noob we've drank. It just kind of energy drinks to me kind of taste like TV static. Like it just feels like there's just a lot of carbonation.
I can compare that to like drinking a sparkling water.
Yeah, your fancy sparkling water.
Yeah, because they kind of just taste like static.
Chico?
Topo Chico, yeah.
Citrus Burst for me, the Clutch and Kiwi's got a little bit of the static, but it still like tastes good. The Citrus Burst though, beautiful, smooth.
This is an interesting market that we can corner for them is people without sense of smell.
Yeah, that's right.
And how it tastes to them.
We should
that's a unique.
We should message John Reisinger.
Yeah,
see what he thinks.
We should send John Reisinger some.
There's someone that I think you should see a doctor, either for mental or physical, something. I met someone recently that also couldn't smell. I should ask them. I don't remember who it was though.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna start. I should start those like people on Facebook that'll start like the Josh fight or whatever it was. Where they just got everybody together. It should just be a group of people who can't smell.
Yeah.
But it can be a COVID thing. I'm gonna have to be very strict about that.
Yeah.
It's gotta be like a lifelong thing. But yeah, no, tastes sharp. New, pretty smooth. Gets me. I feel that I'm energetic, but it's not like a chaotic energetic.
Yeah.
It's like man, this is a weird market because I can't taste. And you and I both have attention disorders. It works though.
Yeah,
it helps me focus. I'll compare it to, obviously it's not going to do the same thing as something that's prescribed to you by a doctor, but I had the same feeling of it of like the Ritalin I was on.
Yeah,
that like I felt like I was still energetic, but I could channel it better.
Yeah, you had a way to direct it.
Yeah. And I know that that's kind of their thing is that, is tournament ready. Like focus up.
Without being like jittery.
What do you think that is? There's got to be something in there. One of their ingredients has got to be doing that.
Yeah, something unique to them, clearly.
Yeah. Not something anything Blue Bull is doing. Blue Cow. That's cheese, right?
Or Creature.
Or nitrous dioxide.
There you go.
Or B5. Or
it's enough.
No, it's not. Or
the one that sponsors Dr. Disrespect.
Or Shine. Or
Shine. Well, that's
I know it's different,
okay.
But it's the closest thing I got. Or
this Hawaiian shirt was acquired from Old Navy a few years ago. Jake has the same one, as well as Lee and Chase.
Take my hoodie jet. What are other? Or How You Remind Me.
The Nickelback song?
Yeah, because there's a Nickelback song that also shares the name of an energy drink.
The album Silver Side Up. Oh.
Idiot.
That's not the same album.
No, I just said a song. God, why do you know so much about Nickelback albums? That's supposed to be my bit.
I owned the Silver Side Up on CD.
Of course you did. Explains a lot. What are other energy drink companies? Or POW.
We gotta move on. We gotta move on after that.
Sorry. So it's great. We love it. I've got 24 of them just sitting on my table. I think I've purchased it like 5 times now already.
Yeah.
Because I bought 6 of each to start with, and then I bought 12 of Citrus Burst twice in a row, so 4.
Yeah.
And then I just recently bought 12 of each again, so I could give Clutch and Kiwi another try.
I've got a 12-pack each in my cart. I just have to push buy.
You just have to. Well, before you push buy, you know what you should do?
What's that?
You should put Mothman 15 in your discount code field.
But what does that get me?
It's going to save you 15% off your purchase.
Oh my goodness!
As well as it's gonna let Noob know that we sent you. They're gonna look at that and they're gonna go, man, these kids really love cryptids and energy drinks.
Yeah, we should give them their own flavor.
Yeah, I was, if we sell enough of it,
we might be able to trick them.
I will demand it.
No, you can't demand anything, right? But we might be able to fool
I could
them.
demand it once.
It's true.
and then I'll have to find someone else to demand it from. Yeah, no, I bet we could.
We should have to do well enough, and you guys can help with that.
You guys can. Jet, you should try it.
You should.
Jet, I've seen your statistics on Warzone. I know you be playing that game, and I know you be tired.
You can bump those numbers.
You can bump the Noob Energy. Be better than who's a really good Call of Duty player?
I don't know.
Me neither.
I don't follow Call of Duty closely enough.
Be better than Nade Shot. I know he hasn't competed in.
Be better than T Squared.
I don't even know.
That's a really old player.
Oh, okay.
He played Halo 2 competitively.
Oh, Nade Shot doesn't even play COD competitively anymore. He owns a team that plays competitively.
I was about to say, be better than Tim the Tat Man.
Drink water.
But by playing the game, you are better than Tim the Tat Man. Oh, that's a solid joke that I've seen going around lately.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Take that, Tim the Tat Man.
I don't know.
You'll never see this because you're rich, but we love you. I've worn a Tim the Tat Man hoodie on this podcast several times. I can't talk too much shit.
Oh, I put Tim on when I'm like cleaning my bedroom.
He's funny.
Yeah.
He's a funny man.
Oh, you'd absolutely be able to build a castle in Minecraft when drinking Noob Energy.
If you drink a Noob Energy, you can build a castle the likes of which no one has ever seen on Minecraft. You know what?
Yeah.
I've got an idea. You know what I bet?
12-hour Minecraft stream brought to you by Noob Energy.
I mean, that just sounds like something I would do on a Tuesday. We could do that. I'd love to. Look, Levi, you know I would love to play Minecraft. It's all I do.
We'd have people hop in and out.
Like who?
Oh, like our fine friends at the Big Brown Couch Gaming. We could have maybe some other people from the Noob Discord.
Noob Discord? I don't know if there's a lot of people playing Minecraft in there. I'm sure
there's a channel for it.
There's also a channel for Valorant, and the only people talking in it is Jake and I.
Yeah.
You know who does play Minecraft?
Who's that?
Former Last Round Save member, Endline.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I was giving him some shit about it earlier this week. I was like, oh, you play Minecraft, you little nerd? You teach those blocks that lesson, you nerd?
So be sure to use Mothman 15.
Yeah, Mothman 15. Buy some Noob Energy. Let me know what you think.
Yeah.
If you have cryptid inspired flavors, please send those to me.
Tweet them
at Mothman Podcast. We're kind of doing this a little weird. Doing this in the middle.
Well, but then you can also tag Noob in those tweets.
You can. Noob Energy 1, I believe, is their Twitter. Couldn't get Noob Energy.
It happens.
All right, well, now we're going into the second half of this. Sydney just unsent a message in our group chat.
I don't know. Spelling error.
This is going to be a trigger warning for everyone, except for you, Levi, because you have to sit here.
Great.
We're gonna talk about actual an actual crime now. Talk to me off stream, Jet. We can arrange this. We're gonna talk about an actual crime with an actual unsolved case. If that does not sound like something you would like to hear, this is your warning for that. Levi, you're stuck here, and you will have to listen to it.
To be fair, we kind of did that on our
Lake Lanier
episode. We talked about several real.
I think I gave a warning about that.
I don't know.
I think I definitely talked about how upset I was gonna be. You're stuck here, but everyone watching or listening, if this is something that's going to you're not interested in or is going to bother you, this is your warning of this will be the end of the episode for you. But Levi, now that everyone who has had the chance to turn it off can turn it off if they want to, we're going to talk about the death of Jeanette De Palma and the mystery around it.
Okay.
So Jeanette was a 16-year-old living in Springfield Township, New Jersey in the 70s. And then on Monday, August 7th, 1972, she told her mom she was going to get on a train to go to a friend's house. Bringing up trains again. She'd never arrived.
Oh.
And, the day after, when she found out that her mother found out she had never arrived there and never returned home, she filed a missing persons case.
Yeah.
Nothing was ever found until 6 weeks later, when a local person's dog came into their yard carrying a decomposing forearm.
Oh.
They led the search. They used the dog to kind of lead the search because they knew where it was. And they found Jeanette's skeletal remains on top of a cliff in the Hoodale Quarry, known as the Devil's Teeth.
Okay.
According to witnesses, Devil's Teeth. Here,
it must be like geological, like spires or something. Maybe like rocky. Okay, yeah, I can see that.
It kind of looks like teeth.
Yeah,
I'm saying that's another picture.
We'll post these over on our Twitter.
Yep. All right. I sent it to the account's Twitter so
okay.
I could have it ready to go. So they found her remains on the Devil's Teeth, and according to witnesses, her remains were surrounded by a series of strange and possibly occult objects. Descriptions vary, but the most common one is that the remains were found inside of a coffin-shaped perimeter of fallen branches and logs, with several makeshift wooden crosses stuck in the ground.
That's interesting.
It is also claimed by a couple of witnesses that her body was laying on a pentagram surrounded by mutilated animal remains.
Now we're getting into
demonology. We're getting into why we're talking about it.
Yeah, why we're talking about that on this podcast.
The police did come out and deny the pentagram, but did not address or discuss any other issues or claims that were made about it. They obviously performed an autopsy because this girl was just found, a skeleton.
Yeah.
And which is something in itself because it takes longer than 6 weeks for a body to decompose.
Yeah, that's what I was going to... That means some work had gone into it.
Yeah.
And animals had gotten to it.
Yeah, and I couldn't find anything on if it looked like that dog had broken off the forearm.
Yeah.
Or if the forearm was just separated.
Yeah, separated.
Autopsy was performed and found no cause of death.
Okay.
No signs.
So, then the... Huh.
Which, if it's a skeleton,
yeah,
it's going to make it harder.
There'd be limited, unless there is, bone trauma.
No signs of a struggle. No signs of drug paraphernalia. So, no real idea on what it would be. But for undisclosed reasons and unexplained reasons, the coroner decided that strangulation was the cause of death.
Okay.
But the official reports were that there was no trauma that would lead to believe this. The coroner did find something that he could not explain, which was a unusually high amount of lead around the body and in the body. The first lead in this case came the year after, which was a neighbor kind of stating that there was a homeless man named Red who stayed around that area and that maybe he was involved. But prosecutor's office decided to clear Red when it was found out that he had vacated the area before any of this had happened, and that he was never known to be violent. Case very quickly went cold, because no leads could be found. But around 2 weeks after the discovery, newspapers began circulating that the incident was a case of human sacrifice carried out by a coven of witches known to operate in a nearby reservation.
All right, then.
So this was a
known coven.
A known coven, which we will not get too far into today.
And What year did you say this was?
72.
Okay, that's fairly recent.
It's fairly recent for there to be a coven of witches.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of
especially in like an era when like that would have been heavily like demonized.
Yes.
Like Dungeons and Dragons is from that era, and people went insane about that being and its ties to the devil and that sort of thing. So that is very interesting.
Yes, when this set a panic off in the entire county, which months before had dealt with a gruesome murder of its own, which was I forgot to write the name down, but a man had killed his wife and kids and just lived with the bodies for months.
Oh.
And he was discovered when someone was walking by and was watching him dance with his wife's corpse through the window.
That's a little like Psycho.
Yeah.
Like the movie Psycho.
Oh, never seen it.
Sort of deal. That's a very old movie. You should see that.
When people used to talk about that, I thought they meant American Psycho.
I mean, no, but yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of reports from that time period of which probably later in the season, if not 2 weeks from now, I'll talk some more about this coven of witches, but they were well known to be around this quarry, with the Devil's Teeth being a very popular like occult area.
Yeah.
So as of today, they are still accepting leads or any information, but this is never
wild.
This has never been solved.
That's very interesting. I just thought about this. We should do a poster from season 1 of where the cryptids fall on ley lines across the world.
Well, that would be cool.
I think that'd be a really cool poster.
That would be cool. We should write that down.
Yeah.
You've got your write it down on your notes.
I got it in my notes app.
But yeah, so and no one's ever really made a guess, at least officially, at what happened to her.
Yeah.
But for the body to be like decomposed to the point of like skeletal remains in 6 weeks, no apparent cause of death, no known connections to anything, and and no one, I could never find anything on how far away this was from the train station she was supposed to be in. But this quarry is like out in the middle of the woods, so it was fairly far.
That's absolutely,
it's strange.
yeah, it's just strange.
But the pretty widely accepted theory is that either like it was a one-off, like someone grabbed her at the train station,
yeah,
or it was witches.
But like with the other murder, like that's so.
It's because the
again, it like the last one, it feels like there's a gas leak causing some crazy.
There's something going on. Because yeah, the guy that had murdered his family apparently like had no record or anything. Had just
snapped one day, sort of deal.
I think someone said that he had lost a job or something like that, so there's probably like financial problems going on. But
I mean, it's the 70s. You can work at McDonald's and support a family.
Yeah, but financial,
take that, boomers. There's like,
I'll say there's one
person that listens to this. Yeah, that's that age
and
range.
If they're listening to this, they know. They're probably
they're pretty hip.
Yeah, they're
with
pretty,
what the kids are down with.
They're gonna play this for their grandkids.
Yeah. on the car ride to bingo night.
Oh man. All right, look,
just taking shots at old people for no reason.
To come back to Tim the Tatman for a minute. Have you seen the clip that I'm about to tell you about?
No, it's just we were talking about boomers and we brought up Tim.
So I was watching a stream the other day, and him and I both came to a realization at the same time that might be fairly common knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
The only letters in bingo are the ones that spell the word bingo. I thought they used all letters in bingo.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never played bingo. But yes, apparently the only letters they use are bingo.
Bingo was his name, though.
Bingo.
Now, numbers, there's more numbers.
Well, yeah, there's no numbers in bingo.
Yeah.
Of course I knew that part. They use all the numbers in bingo? You probably only do double digits.
I've not gone to like a bingo night, but we used to have like a bingo like set when we were little.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. Board games were bad when I was a kid. All right, it was Candyland and
Candyland sucks.
Exactly, and Monopoly and like
now, hey, I
Monopoly,
love Monopoly.
also sucks. It takes 6 hours to play.
I love Monopoly.
But yeah,
you know a game I hate? With
backgammon.
Never played it. I hate Yahtzee with every ounce of my being.
Now I have a counter argument here. I had Pokemon Yahtzee.
Don't care.
You had to match the Pokemon.
Yahtzee can suck one. Yahtzee is the worst game that's ever been invented. It's so stupid. And it's so loud.
Yeah.
It's such a loud game that's so stupid.
So,
hey, do you want to play poker but with dice? Shut up, Siri.
So we had, speaking of loud games with dice and cups, we used to play a game called Liar's Dice. And it was a game that was in Red Dead Redemption 1 that we would play online.
Mm-hmm.
And I went, we can just play this in real life, guys. And so on our nights when we would watch Deadliest Warrior and The Walking Dead, we would play Liar's Dice. And it was, you had a cup with dice in it.
Okay, like Yahtzee.
Like Yahtzee. Bad. And you shake it up and put it on the table, and you can peek at it. And you say how many of each of one face you have. So, like, I have 3 fours.
This sounds like Yahtzee,
right? But the whole point of it was that you are betting your dice against other people's dice, trying to have the most at the end of it.
You know what that sounds like?
Listen, I haven't played Yahtzee since I had Pokemon Yahtzee, and that was around Pokemon Johto.
Yahtzee is just poker, but with dice.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, what you're talking about, sounds like what caused Yahtzee to exist.
Maybe, mayhaps.
I hate every time, and I've got Monopoly on my phone. And every time I go and update it in the App Store, it's like, hey, you want to play Yahtzee? And I'm like, no, Apple. No, Tim Cook.
But it was, so we had these shitty orange cups.
Yeah, like Yahtzee.
But they were like drinking cups. They weren't like
Yahtzee.
Okay. And real like bicycle dice. Bicycle like the cards. And it was just so loud because there was 6 people shaking cups full of dice.
Dude, it sounds like my nightmare.
And slamming them on like a kitchen table.
Yahtzee's so bad.
We should play Liar's Dice.
No, it sounds like Yahtzee. I don't care about it.
And you would guess if they were telling the truth or if they were lying. Hence the Liar's Dice part of it, right? And that's how you got the other people's dice was if you were spot on and you weren't lying and they guessed it right, then they got those dice. The person who guessed it.
Sounds like a stupid game.
It was something. We played it a lot.
Yahtzee is worthless because they're like, all right, with that game at least, like, you gotta lie.
Yeah. Well, there was like in Red Dead, there's betting.
Yeah. Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
There's nothing to Yahtzee. Yahtzee is just roll a dice.
Yeah. No.
All right. Well, Dungeons and Dragons just rolling a dice. Dungeons and Dragons is telling a story
There's
with
plot
rolling
to
a
those dice.
Yahtzee is just, oh man, got 3 4s.
Let me write it down on this piece of paper.
Ugh. Oh, I hate Yahtzee so much. I created a Twitter account in 10th grade. That was literally just every day I would tweet fuck Yahtzee.
I had a Twitter account in 2012 where I portrayed Kendrick Lamar as if he were a pelican.
That sounds like something I would have followed in 2012 because I was
and I would just tweet about how much I hate seagulls and nonsense like that.
Well, sounds about right.
It wasn't a long-lived Twitter account, but it's still out there. You can find it.
Hey, what was up with that Twitter account that you interacted with our tweet from?
That's my band.
I didn't click on it because I was like, it's very late at night.
Yeah.
I will bully Levi real quick though.
Yeah.
I really thought that Killer's video was funny.
Yeah, Slinky Pandemic was our band in high school.
Bad naming choice for right now.
Well, now.
Time for a rebrand.
And it was a question. Because it ends in a question mark. Don't know why. It was funny to us.
Man, we really shifted straight off of that girl's death straight into how much we hate.
Yeah, that's how
games.
we deal.
Yeah. It made me sad. I was writing it and I was like, I feel really bad for this person. I think her mom passed in like 2000, sometime like late 2000s.
Yeah.
So, and she's got like no other relatives left.
She's
so
kind of
died with the family.
Cold case has gone colder.
Yeah. If you have any tips.
Yeah.
If you have any tips, you shouldn't be listening to this podcast. You should be in jail for keeping
something.
Yeah, probably.
For something. Is that
that's all I got.
That's all for today.
Cryptid court.
Yeah?
No.
I didn't think so.
I mean, I guess we could for the Mad Gasser.
Yeah.
Still more.
If it's yeah, I mean, there's theoretically.
I feel like we kind of broke it. I feel like it was probably cyanide.
I think it was probably like someone doing a gas experiment to this small town to see if it was a viable option because they were using like mustard gas and stuff in World War One.
See, I was just thinking that like whatever that war plant was probably just
they had a leak,
messing with cyanide and just weren't meaning
that's possible. It. Yeah, I don't know if those were heavily used like chemicals during that war because I'm not a aficionado on such topics. But
I'm gonna be honest, people who are really big on like World War One and World War II creep me out.
Have you seen that getting older thing where it's like you get two paths once you start becoming like a dad age? You either get really into smoking meats or really into World War II.
Let me go get an apron.
Yeah, so my smoker's out there.
Man, it's weird to think about. Like I'm the age my dad was.
Yeah.
When they were like having me.
I'm not yet, but because my parents were older. But
you're the age my parents were when they were having my brother.
Yeah. Imagine if I had 2 kids by now.
Imagine it. Yeah, no. It stresses me out to think like that.
I play Halo. I played Halo for 4 hours last night.
I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna play Valorant. I'll probably watch more Valorant than I'll play Valorant.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna play Minecraft and watch Valorant.
Yeah. I can't wait to watch my new Minecraft YouTube video for the week. These people had kids. And I'm watching Minecraft YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, different times.
See, 24. It was 1996. They were probably getting ready. Dude, I found out what Y2K was all about last week. Because I didn't know.
Yeah.
All I knew is that people thought the computers were going to like lose it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I was like, oh, people are just scared robots. That's fine. No, it's because the stupid clocks.
Yeah.
People are idiots.
Yeah, absolutely.
What?
And here's the thing. Something could have gone wrong, but there was a group of people working nonstop to prevent that. Updating things and fixing things that needed to be updated.
I wonder what would happen if they just let it go.
Who knows?
We'll never know.
Somebody probably knows. You can leave that
in our email. I didn't give out the email last week. We talked about emailing us, and I did not give it out.
I'll put it in the show description.
Just like hard cut me saying it now, and then just stitch it randomly. You don't have to do that. You can email us at thatmothmanpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
You can tweet at us. Please, nothing mean. At Mothman Podcast.
Is our email address in our Twitter bio?
If it's not, it will be by the time this goes up.
You can find us individually on Twitter. I am at Levi Carver, LevisCarver.
I am at Baby Mothman. Sorry, we've talked about this. I didn't sleep well last night.
Yeah,
big yawn. Big yawn because cat
a menace.
Cat is cat.
Dude. That's just what cats are.
A cat is such a menace. I love that cat.
Ugh. You can find the artist who did our
wonderful artwork.
Yeah.
Her Twitter is at Lychan. Her name is Coralie. Her Twitter is at Lychan _ LYCHAN _. Commissions are open.
Wonderful.
I just hit myself in the face. You can follow. I couldn't decide what word I wanted to use there. You can follow our other exploits by following this twitch.tv/Skeleton Crew Gaming.
Yep. We
Skeleton Crew Gaming. We didn't give that out last week.
We didn't. We missed a bunch last week. That was first episode back.
First episode of the season.
Yeah, it happens.
The first episode jitters.
Our other podcast that we run here for the Bored Nerds Entertainment Network is the Super Bored Nerd Show, where we talk about pop culture nerd stuff. It's a fun time.
You were talking about other topics recently.
Yeah.
About that. Did you decide on what you want to do?
No, I've got a couple feelers out there. I've added some to that list since. I'm kind of seeing if anyone has any preferences before I just pick one at random. I mean, that's what I do.
You know me. I'll talk about anything.
Yeah.
I like to talk. We should get Jake on one of those.
We should.
Jake doesn't like us.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Can you blame him?
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't blame him. Speaking of Jake.
He just needs people to play Valorant with.
Yeah. And we can't even do that anymore because he's ranked up past us. Him and Lee. It's just going to be me, you, and Joey. And Chase on his.
I think, yeah.
Oh, man. If you like Valorant, go give Last Round Save a follow. They just recently competed in the VCT.
Fellow noob sponsored people.
Yep, Last Round Save. Their Twitter is just Last Round Save.
Yeah. Don't use their code though. Use ours.
Yeah. Don't use it. If you use their code after hearing about our code,
that's sus.
Did you say sus?
Mm-hmm. I really want to play Among Us, but no one likes that game anymore.
I mean, I'll play it.
But 2 people can't play Among Us. And I'm not going to play with random people.
Sounds like an imposter to me. Yeah, we can't. We can't. We've learned from other games.
I need a content crew to make videos.
God. Once that basement's finished, just turn this into a content house. Bored Nerd's house. God, can you imagine if all of us lived together?
That'd be hell.
It'd be nonsense. I wouldn't last. I'd be out of here.
No, I wouldn't last, and I own the house.
Let's see what else we got. Yeah, tweet at us like thoughts, opinions about the show, please.
Your own experiences with paranormal, supernatural, cryptids.
If you've got like a cold case that you want us to talk about. If you've got anything that you want us to talk about, let us know.
We'll look into it.
Chances are we'll probably talk about it. I really wanted to talk about the Dietlov Pass, but now that that's kind of been like figured out, I'll probably still talk about it. Because have you heard anything about it?
I haven't.
Oh, then we will. Because it's probably the first like first case of that kind of like style that I was like, oh man, something's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, so check all that out. Let us know your thoughts. No one's given us like opinions about us. No one said anything mean other than Jake.
Yeah.
But I don't want to encourage people to say it, because if people say something mean to me, it will affect me in a very real way. And my therapist doesn't need to deal with your anger. Just gonna deal with mine enough. Let's see. Do we have anything else? Any like random stuff we want to shout out?
Boardnerds.store.
Yes.
We have My Neighbor Mothman shirts. We have Board Nerd shirts. We have Skeleton Crew Gaming shirts. And hats and hoodies. And
we've got Cook shirts.
Yeah, in the Friends font.
I think the Supreme one?
It's Loser.
Oh, yeah.
But in the Supreme logo font. I think that one's down. I think I took that one down.
I still need to buy something from that.
Yeah, me too.
Every now and then I look at it, I'm like, I'd probably wear that. And then I look into my closet and realize that I've got 800 shirts that I've never touched. Yeah.
And that's the thing. Before the name change, I had shirts for the primary crew of the old channel, YouTube channel name. And people would wear them every now and then. Lee still wears his every now and then. But because the link on the back still works for the YouTube channel. So
yeah, it does, doesn't it? I really should get something.
Everybody should.
Yeah.
Board Nerds store.
Buy Board Nerds merch or
dang.
But like Parrish, like Robert Parrish.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that means.
Basketball.
Yeah, sports don't know them. You gotta dribble into a touchdown home run.
This isn't the gaming channel. Like, there's crossover between cryptids and people who like sports, I feel like.
Yeah, it's us. It's us too.
Toronto's like named after a raptor or whatever. And now everyone knows dinosaurs weren't real.
I can't believe it's the stance we're taking. I don't even know if we need to give warnings. I think you should just end it there.
Yeah, I can do that.
maybe we leave this warnings in season 1.
We can leave the warnings in season 1.
I don't know. We'll have to figure out what the season 2 bit is going to be. Maybe more feet. You got your feet out.
I do, but I have them cut off intentionally. You got to buy those from my OnlyFans.
My only feet. My only toes. What was I about to say? Oh, my feet might actually.
No,
you don't get these for free.
That was the thing we talked about for a long time, having a premium Instagram of feet.
Ugh. I've got some ugly feet, dude.
Feet are feet. They're all weird.
Yeah, but mine are bad. Like most of the rest of me.
All feet are bad.
Yeah, but I've got like flat.
Unless that's your thing, whatever.
No.
I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother putting in any effort to kink shame.
That's fair. The only kink shaming I'll do is if
you believe in dinosaurs. As a person who loves dinosaurs, this is really weird for me to do.
I was getting like, whatever. Yeah, if you believe.
I wanted to be a paleontologist.
So did I. I wanted to be a paleontologist and then an astronaut. And then there was like a 2-year span that I told everyone that I wanted to work for the fucking EPA.
For a long time, I was going to work at becoming a neurologist.
That's brain, right?
Didn't.
Couldn't trust yourself with the wheels of your own.
Yeah. Well, here's the problem with science, is that most of science is math.
Yeah.
And
that's why I love science.
And I'm good at the chemistry part of stuff, but not good at the math part.
I was good at the math part.
Yeah.
That's why Jake likes to give me math problems.
That's why I became an English major in college.
I was a secondary education major.
Yeah.
With my second stint in school, I was a secondary education major with a poli-sci minor. Because my English teacher kept trying to push me into being a poli-sci major.
Yeah.
And I did not want to do it.
All right, we need to end this podcast.
Yeah. Don't go to college. That's my only warning.
Yeah, at this point, yeah. Get a trade.
Get a trade.
It pays better.
Getting a
You have less
hey, hey, straight up, be a real estate agent.
Yeah.
Get somehow in business.
Getting good at it.
Even the bad ones make money. If you're a people person and you can talk to people, be a real estate agent. Straight up, you'll make it hand over fist.
All right.
All right, have fun. I'm gonna shove this microphone on my ass now.
God, the stream's still up.
Well, welcome to the premium. just.
Jet, thanks for popping in today.
Yeah, thanks, Jet. Thanks for coming in.
All right, I'm gonna end this here.
I'm so sleepy. Ugh.